Hi guys, so today what I thought was I'll do this astrological dice reading whereby I'll be seeing dominant characteristics or a trait of your future life partner. So I'll be having three options, which is like pile number one. I'm sorry, the option number one will be the citrine heart. Option number two will be the black tourmaline. Option number three will be your rose quartz tumble. So yeah, pick your option and we'll roll the dice and see what's there about your future partner. So let's move to option one. So hi, option one, you chose the citrine heart. So let's see what this option has, like what your future partner, your life partner, or your long-term committed partner will be having as their dominant trait. So these dices, they'll be having the house placements, the sign placements, as well as the planets. So these should be giving us a well-rounded, what to say, characteristic of your future life partner. Okay, there comes house number 9, Scorpio. What's that? Yep, that's Jupiter. Jupiter in ninth and Scorpio. So let's give you a closer look. This is the ninth house. This is Scorpio, the zodiac sign. Also Jupiter. This need not actually mean the exact house placements, although they could be. So when you combine, the ninth house is actually originally ruled by Jupiter. So your future partner might have your future partner, long-term partner, or anyone will have, or they can have these strong Sagittarian qualities, strong Jupiterian qualities, which are like being an explorer, being a teacher, someone who's interested in exploring the world, who has deep wisdom about spirituality and other things. Scorpio is also a deep sign, which tries to investigate things, and they can be having a curious mind. They can try to get to the bottom of the things for most part. They might have secretive nature. They might also love to travel, and also they may have these Jupiterian traits of optimism. They can be very optimistic about life. They can have big what to say, big aspirations, big they might want big things from life. On the flip side, this can also mean someone who's blindly optimistic, whereby you might want to check that person, or bring them back to reality and other things, because Jupiter is expansive in its nature, and also Scorpio is a deep sign. They can be passionate, they can be into occult things, they can be very sexual in nature. They can have deep they can have like they might be interested in psychology and other things. So those are also there. So overall, a very wise individual, someone who has a lot of depth and clarity to their character, and also someone who likes to explore other cultures as well as their own. They might have strong rooted beliefs in whatever they are believing in, and they might even be a professor of some sort, since the ninth house and Jupiter talks about even a professor, someone like that. And also you have chosen this citrine, so this is the solar plexus, so whereby this person will be having very good confidence. That is a Leo energy, the sun energy. So they can also have a confident nature, or they can have this a brightness to them, some kind of brightness to them. They might even be looking at the bright side of life. They might be optimistic, confident about life and other things. Overall, this person will have a very the second half of the zodiac, which starts from Libra. So those traits these person might have. So I hope this helped in some way. Hope you enjoyed it also. So let's move to pile 2, I'm sorry, option 2. Hello, option 2, black tourmaline you choose. Let's see what this your future life partner or your person might be having as a dominant trait or characteristics. Okay, house number 1, Leo, Mercury. So I'll go again. This is Leo. This is number 1, house number 1. This is Mercury. Yep. So this can be someone with a very flamboyant personality. Number 1 is ruled by Aries, which is again a very dominant sign, in addition to Leo. Also someone who's very fiery. Given that Mercury is here, they may have this fiery expression of themselves. They might be very confident while expressing themselves. They might be intelligent, and they might be even proud of their intelligence, and they might even use their intelligence to dominate others, like not in a nasty way or something like that. They might be using their intelligence in their work. where people know them for it. This can be a chartered accountant, or someone who's like any accountant, or someone who a researcher, someone who's known for their intellect basically. So that seems to come off as the primary focus here. And also Leo is about the kings, authorities, and other things, someone who commands other people, who has that air about them. So intelligence is coming through prominently here. So this person might read a lot, write a lot, or even express themselves in a very creative way, and also in a very forthright way. So these characteristics can be that of your life partner, future life partner. And given that the first house is the house of the self, and there is an emphasis, and Leo is also exalted in the sign of Aries, which is the first house. So this can be someone who can be kind of egotistical, can be self-absorbed, self-focused. So they might need a little bit more communication with themselves and with others to sort this through. Otherwise, this can be a very egotistical kind of problematic. Not necessarily problematic, but you might find sometimes this person is too absorbed in themselves, or like too like focused on themselves. This can kind of pull you away from the partnership, or both the people. So that might be some kind of a concern here. However, this person brings a lot of brightness, charisma, confidence, action to the relationship, especially on a communication front. They might be open and forthright. There's no hiding other things, and likely they might also expect the same from you, being open and communicating directly things which bother you or other things. So those are the messages which I got for you. Option 2. So let's see option 3, which is the rose quartz. Let's see what your future life partner, the long-term partner, might have as a dominant trait or traits with them. Okay, now this is house number 6. House number 6, Pisces, and this is Uranus. Yep. So this can mean someone who's health conscious, someone who's a dreamer at heart, and also someone who likes to radically change things, or who's very how do I say this, very modern in their outlook. They are not very traditional. They may have prefer kind of they might prefer new way of doing things. That this can be marriage, this can be what they buy, this can be technology. They might be a tech geek. And with the Pisces is the painter, is the dreamer of the zodiac. So this can mean someone with this combination can be a visionary. So sixth house rules all your health routines, your daily routines. So their daily routines might comprise of something to do with spirituality also. Pisces is also a spiritual sign. So is Aquarius, which is co-ruled by Uranus. So this can put into someone who's very intellectual, not in a very earthly way, but in a very spiritual, ethereal way. Your partner might have a deep inclination towards spirituality, beyond death, beyond life. They might also be interested in aliens and other things like that. They might also be they might also be heavily involved with the affairs of the world, with the sixth house coming. And Uranus is also co-rules the sign of Aquarius, which is the humanitarian sign. So they might be into even Pisces rules like cinema and other things. So they might be someone who's into the creative field, where they communicate with the masses on a day-to-day basis, and that has some bearing towards their outlook. They might be a very expressive person. They might be a very outgoing person. They might prefer more outdoors than your, what to say this, though they may have a very rich internal life, they might come out as someone who has a very huge social life, or they need that such groups, what to say, to thrive actually. Despite having a rich inner landscape, they may also want groups and other people to bring forth those creative ideas which keep popping up to them because of the Uranus. So yeah, you might also find them to be extremely creative. They may have vivid dreams. You might see them in their dreams. You might see them in your dreams and other things. And also Pisces means someone who's very devoted to their partner and other things. So despite the eccentricity brought about by Uranus and the routine affairs, which this also pertains to health and healing, the sixth house, and also deaths, whatever you accrue. So this can also mean like someone who's with their partner who's very devoted to their partner despite the mundaneness of the daily life or the activity of their other social life. They will try to be devoted to you on an emotional level at least. So this is what I got for you, option number 3. So I hope you enjoyed it, and please do leave a like and comment. Yeah, thank you so much for watching.